如果我们真的被 check raise 的时候，这是我们很难受的。但是难受归难受，我们还是 C bet， 然后我们看看对方的行动。这里我越激化，他越容易抓。通过这一手牌呢，突然觉得今天这个比赛我有可能要赢了。3月份的济州岛这场比赛30K， 我是 chip leader 进的 FT 最后第3。今天同一场比赛，我又是 chip leader 进 FT， 对手也很熟悉 ，Ramin Hajiev 上届冠军，然后剩下的人都很强 ，Jonathan Jaffe、Brian Kim 成名已久的名将，很兴奋能够再进 FT， 然后希望是我们能够超越上次表现。不能超越没关系，这都是一种体验。
It was so very little, but he winds up in a spot here too. You've got, I think most people would.
He covers Soiza as well.
Soiza is of course going to snap call this one.
The storylines that continue to emerge at these Triton stops. The storyline emerging here is a 9th place finish for Soiza, unless...
Different dynamic, different table, people are going to approach it in a different way, and it's about like adjusting to that style of theirs and who does it the best in the moment that usually are the ones who succeed. So I guess that's it. I love playing poker and playing poker with people who are somehow sure that they're smarter and better than you.
Bit of a spot
Which,
here.
like, I'm not saying that I'm smarter or better than anyone. Or, yeah, this is going to be a shove and a call.
They're in there.
I don't think that I'm really smarter than anyone. I think that I've put in so much time in poker, so I'm very familiar in the situations and comfortable in, because the value I feel like that you get in tournaments is your ability to close or not. He loses the pot like in this one, but then it was too. If you were featuring my table, it would have been perfect, because actually after that happened, clearly like the difference of skill between me and him, or him and a professional, is massive. So if you could give someone a little push on like their journey of his friends are going to be interested in playing. If he wins the tournament, people who watch who are from the same country are going to be more interested in playing. Winning an extra 1 BB in like a spot.
我整个 FT 前期呢，其实开的不是很多，但是被3B 的频率还是比较高的。我记得我 Open Fold 了3次，第4次我在枪口拿到 A4 suited Open， 然后全桌弃牌到了这个台湾的 Justin Chu 的大盲他3B 到了 5.5 个 BB。通常的这种 line 呢，就是非常强也非常激化。后面想来，确实好像不应该对他做这个动作，因为场上有比他更短的。如果对手换一个人，我可以这么干，对他可能不太好，结果确实不好，结果他是 KK。
Something about this scenario. I don't know.
The second one that I could think of.
I remember calling it out. I just don't remember who it was.
Go back through, but
maybe it was a few. But I mean, this clearly looks like a.
这手牌输掉之后的战略的这个情况呢，就是我跟 Justin 的马会差不多，会落到了第2集团。那落到第2集团呢，我们就不能玩很多牌。我后面就开始玩得很紧了。
Invitational happening in Jeju than I am of the Bahamas.
With the snap.
Oil will be down to what, 6 bigs if he can't convert this.
Yeah, it winds up putting like the 2nd through 4th in like a pretty close range. Whoever wins this hand is like close to Chu and Renji.
Making an appearance when it mattered most is to become the highest version of yourself. You're not competing against anyone else. It's just you against you. Am I right in saying that?
Mountain, or to help them reach a higher version of themselves. Like you see, at the tables, I give people honest feedback even.
To him, let's see if Clement can convert this. Ooh, wow. King, Jack, 9, 8 needed. jump into the lead. Doesn't find it on the turn. There's the hold. Fades the world of outs. And we're going to lose America's Clement Deng, who, as always, impressed. Now adding a final table to his resume.
Sized heavy pre-flop and then went towards like just giving up after that.
Yeah.
King queen off or queen jack or queen 10 suited that he called like my lower size 3-bet where
A hand that might have folded to the larger
yeah,
size.
that would have folded if I made it 2 blinds bigger.
Right.
So that's the thing too, you know, I'm in there making mistakes also. I'm not like, you know, playing a perfect poker game, you know, but at the same time, you know, sometimes just pushing it a little bit because, you know, you're frustrated that you just had 100 blinds and you just lost 3 all-ins. And you're like, oh, okay, you know, pushing for a spot that's not really there.
Yeah.
So many things outside of just playing good technical poker to be able to be in the best moment that you can be when pressure's on the line.
Look at this, by the way. Limped pot, check down to the river. I think Renji's going to call, you know.
And I really like how he's played too. He played like, you know, his short stack, very like solid. He winds up with like betting pot here, which is like very good bet. He found the king deuce off 3-bet button versus big blind raises, then king 8 since they have much more back doors. I think you kind of want to just like click it back and just now repping over pair. But then you saw him like 3-bet versus the button too. Now
finally getting the best of Chu. Chu's got a piece here, Brent. Is he?
Yeah.
This could be really bad for Chu because
this is another one of those where like, yeah, I like the flat. I like it too.
yeah, bad kicker, no club. Like you, from Renji's point of view, he could get himself in trouble by raising this and putting all the money in.
Yeah. So like you really don't want to check raise your huge hands because you want to get that like 80% bet on the turn that people really love to do.
Sure, yeah. Imagining he just stabs the flop with like 10-6 suited and then just let him turn like a gutter or something, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think he can come. I think he can find a hero on the hero fold on the 9. Yeah.
Wow.
That's really impressive.
All in.
That is what he chooses.
All in.
Club spade. Club spades or a 9. Doesn't find any help. Some opportunities now. Through in this 30K. Cool, that was close. 8 of hearts.
Okay,
no good. Earned himself a shot.
This is a high ICM spot.
3个人的时候，我们在 button 拿到1对10，这个时候我跟 Justin 的码几乎是一模一样，啊，1对10，感觉就是在那个时候就像 AA 一样。我自然是 open，希望 Justin 能够直接在大盲推我，然后我们去拿10 call 他，啊，他选择了防守 ，flop 7 7 8，这个面呢，其实对于我的手牌呢有一个问题，就是首先10需要保护，因为对手手里有高张的话，很容易反超我们。其次呢，我们很容易被 check raise。如果我们真的被 check raise 的时候，很有可能对方这里有一张7，这是我们很难受的。但是难受归难受，我们还是 C bet， 然后我们看看对方的行动。啊，对方这里采取了一个小注的 check raise 到这个5个 BB 左右。这个时候，但我们确实也没有办法更好的玩这手牌，我们很难接受就是拿着一个1对10去跟注，然后转牌掉一张草花圈或者 K 或者 A， 我们应该怎么办？有很多转牌我们非常难办啊，所以在这个时候呢，我们就直接推出去跟他赛了。他秒 call， 我第一时间觉得完了，他有7啊，结果他是买花牌，万幸的是他是买花牌啊，我们成功的顶住啊，顶住之后我们进入了这个 heads up。
5-1 chip lead for Renji now. What a battle this has been. Just back-to-back hands. The jacks holding against the 10s and then
Yeah, as the stacks have gotten shallower, Jaffe scaling back his sizing a little bit ago.
Flush draw. NG.
Relentless aggression. He's choosing one of those hands that's just two of the worst cards on this board, hoping for a chance to bluff later. He's turned a gutter. 9-8. Pretty strong in this spot. We expect to be good even if we hit an 8 or a 9. So add those to the anticipated. I like this check. And he did induce a bluff. Because Jaffe could absolutely have king high hearts or queen high hearts and check back the flop. But it's just way more common for Jaffe to have an ace. I think there's value to be gotten by check raising.
Cheeky little check this.
Make a rebluff here, but I don't want to rule it out. Let's just fold. Giving it a think with the 6-3-0 out of position. Going for another bluff isolation here. He is going to take a flop.
Kevin, obviously we're very early into this heads up. What we've seen, maybe 10 hands or so.
Renji has played a touch tight. Seen it as like, oh, this guy's way too tight. So what I believe I'm noticing right now is Jaffe shifting far in the direction of, I'm going to run this guy over. And Renji, not necessarily deserving of such a shift, you know, like just playing fractionally too tight in some small spots.
Oh, here he is.
Call. And that actually makes Jaffe's low cards kind of a nice bluff. Renji really has to put on the cape to be able to, because of all that experience, and I'm sure Renji agrees.
So, deal made. That doesn't mean, well, I was about to say, it doesn't mean chips are just going to go flying. Hand number one.
Big hands.
Ace-3 against 9s.
And Jaffe, you know, showing the restraint that's necessary in this spot. Heads up hands with this hand class, so limp call is appropriate. And pocket 9s, you know, normally might feel a little uncomfortable out of position on this kind of board. Still a very strong hand in the context of Jaffe to continue to just call in position. Once again, he's not going to fold out better hands very often with a raise.
About another overcard, now losing to hands like Queen 10.
Certainly, yeah. This is a card that will slow down both players, I believe. The Queen very much in Jaffe's range. I expect this to just go to showdown. Jaffe thinking it through, but yeah, a pair is just too much hand to bluff with and heads up.
整个 FT 其实我们进行的都不是很顺利，我只要 limp 对方就 open， 我只要 limp 对方就 open， 而正好我 limp 的都是垃圾牌。唯一的一次我拿着勾勾 limp 对方那里 check， 其实当时还是比较受挫的啊。但是那手牌最后他用 K 还来抓了我。
The King 6 off, a very reasonable open limps the button.
History playing this format.
Still too much hand to fold. The 3 is kind of interesting. I like checking it over to 3s.
Having a 6 is bad, not to state the obvious, but I feel like...
I think this is where Jaffe can get away. I don't want to oversimplify it. King high is a big hand on this board.
What are you reading into that?
I mean, it looks comfortable, right? I mean, being willing to break posture right after your turn bet gets called.
Some of the things that you guys are paying attention to.
Observe his opponent. See it from his point of view. Renji looks comfortable.
Oh, he's called it off.
Oh, he's gonna be upset to see. Just checks the queen 10 offsuit, could have been a bait. Jaffe might be anticipating some limp jams from Renji. And I think again a clear continue for the queen 10 high. Unless we think our opponent's unusually strong. It's just an above average holding on this board. And is often the best hand on this turn unless Jaffe has turned to jack. So he does go for the thin double barrel. And this pot's gonna grow. Let's just see if Jaffe decides to try and raise, or information to go off here is 1.4 is a little small. Like, it's not setting up stacks. Jaffe doesn't jump on it though.
So Jaffe breaks.
See the bad news.
所有的坏运气都在我拿到这手勾勾的时候逆转，这是我第2次在单挑的时候拿到勾勾。这把牌我选择了欧本，我欧本之后呢，对方3B，我自然是很愿意跟对方打光，对方是1对10，通过这一手牌呢，我的马追到了跟他差不多的地步，我是突然觉得今天这个比赛我有可能要赢了。
Chip leader is the man that came 3rd in this event earlier this year, RNG.
对方其实最后的手里的马已经不多了，还剩10个 BB 出头。我拿到一手 A3 草花，他直接 all in。这里呢 A3 会被很多牌压制但是呢对方有很多中间的什么7、8、8、9这样的牌肯定也是个跑马但这种马呢不得不跑所以我们跟住对方亮出了 K3 这是我们最愿意见到的一手牌 K3。全场我们只压制这一手牌，你们想想，就是即使是 A2 我们都不能算压制它，因为大概率会分钱，但是 K3 我们是压制它的。Flop 没有什么意外，就是3张白牌这个时候我站起来走到了观众席就这种时候其实是挺享受的，就是你走到你的 rail 这里，然后被大家拉着大家一起看屏幕，只要在顶部转牌、顶部合牌，传奇的冠军就是我的。结果转牌掉下一张红桃 K 变成我只有2个奥次我马上又坐了回去。这手牌我们拿到一手86在大盲，他 limp 我们过牌。Flop 46，我过牌，他也过牌，比较标准，很有可能就是他是什么也没有。转牌一张5我在这里仔细想了，在这个2门花面，我有多少价值这个牌呢没有强到能够去做2条街的价值下注，同时呢合牌基本是一张让我们这个牌不舒服的牌所以我可以走 check call 的路线我也可以在这里打的情况下呢，我再选择继续过牌。转牌他也过牌，那他就应该是一个非常封顶的范围，因为他在2门买花的面上这个没打，合牌出了一张草花3。这个地方我在想的是，这张3掉下来之后呢，对方范围内肯定是没有7了，因为大部分的7在这个地方会在转牌下注当你手里有7而面上发4、5、6的时候，你有7，另外一张牌如果不咋地，你没有什么收档的时候，你应该会去打一枪。2队的组合应该也会比较少，因为大部分的2队也会在这里求保护，或者会为了要价值去打一枪。因此我觉得在这个面上非常封顶的时候，对方合牌能够击中比我大的牌呢，大部分的就是他的2x 就是纯垃圾，然后打着中了下顺这是有可能的。我在这边决定极化我的下注范围，没有去打一个阻止注，而是打了一个接近满池的注。这边我的想法是这样：第一呢，对方顶端范围不足牌这个；第二呢，对方应该有一定的摊牌价值有摊牌价值的牌呢，在这里抓机就都是一个这个0-1-V 的牌。这里我越极化，他越容易抓；我越在这里讲我有7的故事，他越容易就是拿着随便一个什么对子抓我。而随便一个什么对子比我小的概率要比我大的概率要大，所以我在这边拿着8-6对他进行了一个接近满池的下注，他没想多久就 call 了K5 确实正好也是 value 到了他这一手牌 解说员可能后面都很惊讶，为什么我这个牌会打满吃？其实这里是一个博学，我知道大部分的情况下，这个地方牌理上是不该打满吃的。
But Jaffe looks like he just limps.
You thought something was coming then?
I thought he might open raise. See if Renji reads into it. He does check
Oi, oi.
the limp, but chooses wisely. Well, maybe the money just goes in anyways, Henry.
So Renji with a gut shot, an 8 high flush draw, Jaffe with the royal flush draw. Also worth mentioning that Renji's 8 and 7 also working for him. Both players break on the turn. Queen high is currently good.
But if he bets, I'd like to see a large bet. Try and put pressure on a 6. Yeah, he's going geometric.
What do you say, 2.9?
This is 3/4. Right? Like, these are hands we'd love to just fold out. Yeah, he's jammed.
Wow, he's done it. Snap call from Jaffe.
So sick.
Wow. I mean, you thought it was going to go in pre. It's found a way to go in post. A 4-1 favorite to double up into the chip lead once more. These two don't want this tournament to end. It's a way to do it. Wow. Jaffe finds the hold. Back into the chip lead. Oh, it's going in.
Yep.
Is this the one? I mean, I don't know. At this point, I've given up trying to go based off of the equity. %60% of the time,
Good card here.
it's over.
All right, Jack of clubs, 9 of clubs, 3 of clubs. Give him a jack.
Comes Jack 9-3 all clubs. Sock will be consumed. Thank God. Jack 9-5.
It's like shockingly close to what he called.
It is.
He was just too greedy. That was the problem.
Spade, spade.
Calling for the chop. Doesn't change anything. Same cards needed for Jaffe. Ace or a 5, otherwise they are tied. This is ridiculous. Oh!
Great plan, Reggie. Good turn. Really good battle.
哎，跑马最后还没跑，差一点点就赢了，真的是。
这个是亚军奖杯，我觉得比冠军奖杯好看，是吧？你们觉得呢？是不是？也给我一个奖杯。
有点遗憾挺好。我之前说我拿到一个传奇冠军我就退役了，金手链也拿了，传奇也拿了，有什么好打的？可以干别的事情去了。现在不让我退役，我还得接着干。